everyone. Thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about parts work in anxiety. And parts work means that you go and look where the certain emotion is stuck in your body, right? So for example, this morning I had a client, I worked on anxiety. So I ask her to close her eyes. I bring her into light hypnotic trance. So I let her relax all the muscles and nerve from the top of her head and to her feet. And then I ask her to start to use her imagination. So that means that I ask her to roll her eyes inwards as if she's looking at her body, but she's looking on the inside of her body, right? And then I ask her to localize that part, that emotion, that anxiety. Where is that anxiety stored in your body? Where can you feel that? So she told me it was inside of her stomach. And as it's inside of her stomach, I asked her to breathe into that part. Give it some space. And then I asked her to use all of her senses. You know, if that part would have a color, which color would it have? If this part would have a texture, if you could touch it, how would it feel like? What's the shape of the part? What's the size of the part? And by using your senses, you can really access the part on a very different level than you access it on a conscious level. Then we go into, like, when is the first time you ever felt this emotion? And then we do kind of a regression. My client, she went back to a certain scene where she was very, very worried because her parents didn't have control over a certain situation in her childhood when she was 6 years old. And then, while accessing this scene, while accessing the very first moment that you ever had this emotion, we shift it. We start to talk with the part. You know, what do you need from me now? What are you feeling? We start to validate the emotion. So this is a very, very interesting process, you know, by using imagination, by using visualization, by using all your senses, you can really access the deep, profound emotion which is blocked in the subconscious. And while accessing it, we just upgrade it. We give it what it really needs. We shift the emotion. From anxiety, we go into calm and serenity and to nourishment, really being there for that emotion, being there for that inner child. And amazing things can happen. So this process takes about an hour, and the most amazing things can happen, you know, when you start to upgrade that inner child. So if you're interested to hear more about this, let me know, tune in, keep on following my videos on YouTube, follow my blogs, of course, on WeChat, Instagram, Facebook, and I'd really love to hear from you. Like, what can you relate to with what I'm saying? Do you have any questions? Just leave your comment below. Bye, see you next time.